Games, who pitched them a game to them. They ran with it. It was supposed to be a spin-off of Forza Motorsport, Forza Horizon. It was supposed to be one game in the series. And guess what happened? It became a phenomenal hit. And it's over. They have 5 sequels. And all these games got better and better every sequel in ever. Come on. If they make Forza Horizon 6, I can't even think what they could do next. They're going to surprise me.
I'm about to surprise you right now, man. I'm about to surprise you right now. We finna go in. I want to give a shout out to this whole panel right here. The new legal at the top. My man E underneath me. Games, Six Layer, Fireballs. How y'all feeling today, man?
Yeah.
How y'all
Doing
feeling?
good, man. I'm getting in here a little late.
Doing good.
All right. So we got some talk saying that they didn't know what we were talking about. I didn't have us live, but guess what? We live now, baby. Let's go!
I didn't even notice. Oh.
I wanted to make it funny today, man. I think I got everybody right now. Now that we here,
What's up?
What up?
and while we here, I go by the name of Lou Legal. Thank you all for coming out to the X League podcast, the League of Extraordinaires. Shout out to all the real Xbox fans out there. Shout out to the Chit Chat community. Yo, CRK City, you nailed it with this one. It's unbelievable how Sony is saying Xbox is trash when they can't even say how trash they are. And now they're buying an Xbox. Wow, what a waste of beautiful money. We here, people. All I got to say, man, to my panel is this. They're out here fronting, right? Acting as if Xbox numbers are legitimized by the PlayStation community. We know why the reason you made that up, because y'all always live in that smoking era type of field play. And this time, man, it's just not going to work. It's too lame, because I have a reason and I have an answer for all the confusion for the donkey community. And I just got one question for y'all. Why don't y'all play on your PlayStation 4s, man?
Why you always lying?
All that cross-gen action over there. And y'all want to sit up here in front talking about y'all buying Xbox Series X or S's. But you know why we know y'all are fronting? Because y'all don't have no receipts for it.
Why you always lying?
Illegal.
I got my man Games Trailers in the building as a special guest tonight. And my man E in the building.
Yo.
I can't wait to hear what these guys got to say. The streets is here. Fireballs, what's up, man? I see you down there. Man, it's going to be love, man. Tonight is the street night. Let's get to it, y'all.
That's right. We're about to have everybody equip their FOV sliders and go ahead and set their view to wide.
But some of these dudes on Twitter are capping, and they don't even have a PlayStation 5.
That's what kills me, really.
Yeah.
So where's your system? But yet you're capping for them. Unbelievable.
And
Now,
then system or not, do they even purchase the games?
Listen. I'm not mentioning names, but I know who they are. They don't have a PlayStation 5. They have a PS4 Pro. How do you feel? Like, I know who they are.
But that PS4, the Pro, they're not missing out on anything.
They're not.
They're good to go.
Hey, they said 2025. They said 2025 would be the last PS4 game, right?
Wow.
For Gen.
So wait a minute. What happened to generations? You know, isn't that what Lion Ryan actually said? Oh, we believe in generations.
Man, lying a lot of the time.
Oh my God, they duped their fan base, and their fan base believed that, and they started preaching that, and they started laughing at us because Xbox was telling the truth. Man, it's amazing how the tides have changed.
Really?
No, he laughing. He laughing because they knew that instead of coming after them, they were going to come after us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt.
That's to me. That's what makes the whole thing pathetic and laughable.
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
why you gunning for us, dude? We didn't do this to you. We didn't do this. We're not the ones who sat in the boardroom saying, yo, hey Ryan, look, this is what you need to do. All right, we didn't do that. Hey, look. We wasn't the ones doing that.
No, see what happened, right? See what happened, right? The investors realize that they got to make money. There's not a lot of PlayStation 5s out, and they couldn't do it.
Illegal. It'd be good if you got up like a picture of Ted DiBiase laughing when we talk about investors. That would make it perfect.
Or you get that one of Homer Simpson with all the gold on him.
Oh my God, that's brutal.
Y'all know what's crazy is that we got the numbers, right?
Yes.
People out here helping us out, man, with the numbers. They want us to speak on it. So look, man, right now, with the help of the donkeys, right? The help of the donkeys, the Xbox,
donkey powered,
right, are selling at a rate of 242,107, right? PlayStation, I guess they're not supporting their own, so it's at 221,907 with the numbers that we got. So that's a difference of 20,200 right there. Still, that's a lot. I don't think it's about the donkeys trying to deceive people. I think it's just their feelings hurt again. You know, their feelings get hurt every time now. They've been putting out the reports. Xbox is winning. And look, we don't even care. Y'all fail to forget that we're just here because we're Xbox fans. We don't really care about talking about number games with you guys because we know that it's not a number game. The reason we bring up the number game simply because we love to see y'all catch an L. How does this community catch L's on anything, Sick? Let's elaborate real quick on that.
Bro,
Talk to me.
It's simple, man. It's just what you said. You hit the nail on the head accurately, man. It's like you learned from Mr. Miyagi himself when he taught you how to do that breathing technique with the hammer, and he slams the hammer in. Boom, the nail goes in. One hit. You hit the nail on the head because it's like, yo, they're lashing out now. This is all emotional now. Like they already know they lost, right? Just like we might feel like we won overall for the current time period. You know, like things are going great for Xbox and not so great for Sony, conversely. Anytime there's positive Xbox news or negative PlayStation news, you see them lash out with some absurd tweets with the most, like, it makes them look stupid and it makes no sense why they would even say that. And it just leads to that same conclusion. It's just an emotional reaction. That's the reaction of children. This is why I always say that. It's predictable now. So now, the showcase is less than 2 weeks away. The apocalypse is coming for them.
They're going to lose it. That's all I can say to everybody is just brace.
The showcase is 2 weeks away, right? These people, these double agents and these, fanboys, these ponies, right? When Microsoft hit the bomb next 2 weeks, they're gonna start running. They're gonna go back to play Xbox. That's it.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
And then I hear there's a lot of rumors going around now that the PlayStation Showcase was actually leaked, and folks saying they're not happy about it. And they don't have all the heavy hitters on that show.
Hey, where's God of War? Where's God of War release date?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Kratos
That's still in 2022, right?
Right. He's held in a PlayStation locker room, man. He's held hostage over there.
Yeah, man. Kind of like Goldberg, man. They got security over there.
Exactly.
He's coming out with security, so I don't know. But
hey, remember?
Yeah.
No, so remember, Sony does not release the games in the second half. They
Right.
never really do that because they can't really compete in the second half. They just release on third party or sometimes third party time exclusives. So right now we'll be in June tomorrow. And I told you these donkeys, right? Because I don't believe God of War coming out this year. If they don't show any gameplay
Right, I'm the
trailer,
same way. If I'm wrong, but I'm
wrong.
betting dice on it.
Yeah,
me too. I'm wrong.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, but if they don't show any gameplay between June to the end of July, that's just delayed.
Oh yeah.
Because let's say God of War come out October. Well, what game is coming out October?
It'll drown themselves. Like my man said, they'll drown on their own drips.
League, what game is coming out October?
I have no idea what Forspoken or something.
No,
The only thing I know for Xbox is Scorn. That's about it.
No. The biggest multiplayer. Yeah, Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That will kill God of War.
Yeah, you see, he's got a point. Exactly. They
That
won't
will
agree
kill.
with that. That's their game. Yeah.
Yeah, that will kill God of War. Call of Duty is PlayStation best-selling game every year.
Yep.
If you think Elden Ring was bad against Horizon Forbidden West, Call of Duty is 10 times worse.
Oh
yeah.
So they gotta have a solid release date for that game.
Gamers is on it today. Games on it today, man.
Because they don't have a solid release.
Good, man. I'm sitting back cracking up. Y'all take it away. Y'all got this tonight, man. This is too funny.
I'm waiting for this.
Yeah, they gotta have a solid release date. Then if they put it October also, Forspoken is gonna get overshadowed because nobody's really not interested in playing that game. So then this is one of the biggest questions, right? Before I go with you guys. After God of War Ragnarok, right? What else is coming to PS4 and PS5? Release date.
Question.
I really have no idea. Hopefully they give us an answer soon. You know,
they don't have a roadmap.
It's E3 season, which is the point that I wanted to make real quick when we're talking about, all this stuff that's happening. The other thing we got to realize is, the showcase is coming. That's an Apocalypse 2, but not just the showcase. It's still like an E3 season. There's going to be lots of showcases from all the publishers and all the platform holders. And so we're going to see things in a much better light. Not only for Xbox, is the point that I'm trying to make is that, there's a lot of games that's not going to be in the Xbox showcase itself that are Xbox games that are going to be on other showcases. That's true. Right? So it's not just that. That's key to think about. And we really don't know nothing about Sony. Hopefully we'll see where Sony's looking for at least for the rest of the year.
It's
and
good,
the next couple of weeks too. So we just have to see if it works out for them. So you can see what they've been so quiet for all these years at E3, where they really had nothing to show. It's about time they show improve something. Just one game we haven't heard of that's maybe 6 to 8 months away.
Six later. After 2016 E3, right? They showed the bombs like God of War and Days Gone and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know why they don't have another E3 between 17, 18, and 19 and 20? Because they're showing the same goddamn games the past 4 years.
Right.
Exactly.
So true.
Exactly.
Yep.
And so
there ain't nothing to show, man. They're waiting on God of War, bro. Nothing's gonna pacify them to get the game.
But it's been 5 years. What have they been doing? They've been sitting on their hands?
Yeah,
it's like, this is going to be the 5th year in a row. I cannot, never treat your enemy like they're weak, no matter how weak you may perceive them to be. It's been 5 years of this now. They have to have something to show by now. They can't be this inept. I'm not trying to talk no shit. I'm just saying, for the logic of it, like, they cannot be this inept. They got to have something to show.
The way everybody in the media keep talking them up, they better.
Because if they don't, this is gonna. Who cares if they don't have any AAAs out yet this year. Neither does Sony. The first one got curb stomped by Elden Ring. And what happened to the other one? Not really nothing. No one really cared. So,
Yo, what happened to Babylon Fall, right? Or something like that? What was it?
Yeah, it was Babylon Falls. And shout out
Yeah,
to
what
the
happened to that, man?
shout out to the 5 people on Steam actually playing that game.
That game caved in on itself.
bro,
Hey, yo, illegal. Remember they making fun of Crossfire X? At least people playing. At least people playing it. At least people playing that shit.
They're still
I was
playing.
playing.
By the thousands, bro. By the thousands.
Yeah, I played it yesterday. We got new maps, a new mode.
Because like I told everybody, and legal even vouched for it too, is that game is a big where Call of Duty is a juggernaut over this side of the globe. Crossfire is a juggernaut over in Asia. The numbers that Joker pulls is ridiculous, despite how everybody talks about the buggy gameplay and the shooting mechanics and all that stuff like that. I mean, it's ridiculous, the numbers it pulls. So it would only be a moment of time before people, sit there being like, "Oh man, this game is dog doo-doo," and then put it down and then pick it back up again and don't even realize that they just picked it back up again. That's how you know you got a solid game, because they'll walk away talking all sorts of crap about it and come back and pick it up again.
Facts.
Yep.
Facts.
Babylon Falls flop.
But nobody's doing that for Babylon.
Bro, that game flopped so hard. Let me tell you. Yo, and this really happened to me. I heard about the game, right? In the morning. By the time I heard about it, I think that was the day of release. It done flopped by that night. I didn't even bother to look the game up. I just was seeing headlines on Twitter. I swear to God, I don't even know what the game looks like, what type of game it is. All I know is that Platinum made it, right? Is that true?
Yeah, Platinum made it. Yep.
Okay, Platinum made this game. And it flopped big time. That's all I learned in one day. How can a game, come into my existence, right? Like, I didn't know it existed ever before that point in the morning. To hear about it being a flop by the end of the day, like no one cares about this game at all. 3 people on Steam playing it. I don't even know what the game looks like. It died that quick. This was a big PlayStation game. Why is nobody talking about like the big L that is?
You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. They do this all the time, right? And they're gonna do this shit like Forspoken, right? See, every time PlayStation make a game, right, or get an exclusive, right? The donkeys love Metacritic. They love brag about Xbox got 60 Metacritic scores, and they don't produce the 80s and the 100s, right? But every time a few PlayStation games get in the 60s, right? I'm gonna give you an example, right? 2 games: Godfall and Destruction of All Stars, right?
Oh,
I remember these dudes were capping about Godfall, right? So Godfall and take the SSD. This is one of the best games ever made, and blah blah blah. But what happened when Godfall came out? It got a 61 on Metacritic. They don't talk about it. Do you know why? Because it doesn't fit their narrative.
Right.
No,
Of course not.
So think about it. But think about it, right? Let's say Microsoft drop a game today, all right, or a time exclusive. Like, give me Warhammer, right? And Warhammer get like a 61. They're gonna be on Twitter all day. Xbox games are bad. Game Pass filler, fodder, and everything. So I would give you guys a bet for Forspoken, because they're really hyping on this game up right now. If that game get in the 60s, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna sweep it under the rug and gonna focus on God of War. They're gonna focus on Final
I'm just gonna say it straight from the moment I saw that game looked mid. I'm just gonna
it does.
I was like, oh, okay, I don't really see what's so special about this game at all. None. I'm sorry. From the moment I saw it.
But the game looks mid. But they're gonna sweep it on the rug.
Mm-hmm.
They do this all the time. They did it last generation when place have Knack, Q-Zone, had a lot. They do have a lot of bad games. Drive Club, the Audi 1886. But they're sweeping on the rug. And what they do, they focus on Spider-Man. That's it. And God of War. To this day, they're still talking about God of War and Spider-Man and The Last of Us.
Because that's all they have. That's all they have.
Exactly.
And
I got a great example of that, yo. Quick story. Thanksgiving time, right? I'm on my Series X. I'm playing Forza, right? Okay, I'm supposed to travel to my brother's house for Thanksgiving dinner. I made a turkey. I got it ready and waiting, right? My nephews are supposed to come by, right? I'm going to take them with me, right? So they knock on my door. They come in the room. I hand one of them the controller. I leave the room. I come back. This dude is playing Gears of War. I don't have the game installed. I'm like, wait, xCloud. Mind you, this is a PlayStation kid. He's been talking to me all week about he can't wait to see my Xbox and PlayStation this, PlayStation that. He's got a PS5 this, he's got a PS5 that, right? He's playing Gears on my Xbox through the xCloud like he knew how to do it already. I didn't know how to do it that quick. I didn't know how to do it like that because I never really used it like that. I used it one time to see if it worked and that was it, right? And he's doing all of that. All right, cool. We go to my brother's house. That's where his PS5 is at, right? Later on, he'll show it to me after dinner or whatever. He finally shows it to me. You know what he's playing? Spider-Man Miles Morales. I'm like, after all of this, you talk to me about hot games on PS5. I come to see your PS5. You're playing a PS4 game. That's all you have? You came to my house. I gave you the controller. I left. You're playing Gears of War. I don't even have Gears of War on my system. You're playing Gears of War.
I don't know how many L's a community can get, man.
Yeah. This is how
I'm being serious. Let's talk about the L's, man.
Hold on, can I just bring like one thing to everyone's attention? So we were talking about Metacritic and how they always say, like Game Pass father, always when it comes to like Xbox games. Funny thing about how that worked, where Xbox had the highest rated games on Metacritic.
Yep.
Wow.
Bingo.
Oh no! Wait! No, wait! They told me that's not true. They told me that Flight Simulator is not a game.
Oh, that's right. That's just a simulator. Just like
okay,
wait a minute. If Flight Simulator is not a game, what the hell made Gran Turismo 7? Is that a driving simulator?
Bam! Exactly.
Says it in the name.
Yep. Oh my god!
You see how the narratives? You see how they do?
I know.
You see how they do? They've been doing this since 2000. They've been doing since 2013. The power narratives to the no games to 2016 they had Xbox put the games on PC day and date. Talking about I don't need an Xbox. I can pay this on my imaginary $2,000 PC.
Yep.
Okay.
PC they don't have. Yep.
They don't have a fucking. Oh no, my bad. But they don't have a goddamn PC.
No.
If you have a goddamn PC, ask the question. Why do you have a PlayStation?
That's a good question.
Facts.
Because here's the thing: if you're talking about your exclusives, they're slowly starting to drip on the PC as well. And guess what? If you think that PlayStation just purchased a company that specializes in PC ports, they're not considering putting games day and date. It's coming.
Hey, Returnal, they're behind the Returnal port to PC.
Yes,
is doing it.
Sackboy 2. Sackboy is coming out this year.
Yeah.
It was and Returnal. We know why Returnal's coming, right?
The game needs enough money.
Yeah, the game needs so well. That thing was $70.
Yep.
Sony be out of the goddamn minds. Put a $70 arcade shooter. You got of your mind, dude.
Sure.
Like nobody bought that game. Nobody. Listen, nobody's not going to buy a $500 console to play that.
Nope.
No. They was capping for it. I see everybody say, "Yo, we got return of this, return of that." I look at the goddamn sales number. This thing's only sold 500,000 copies. Forza Horizon 5.
And a good bit of people returned the game itself.
No, Forza Horizon 5 in Forza Horizon 5 in early access. I remember this.
Ooh.
I remember you had to buy this in early access, right? The Gamepass game came out a week later. It had 4 million players. That means that 4 million people bought the damn game less than 24 hours. So how in the world that Forza Horizon 5 sold 4 million copies and Returnal sold only 500,000 copies? Now here's the excuse. Well, what is a new IP? Okay, I'll give you that. Let's go by Ratchet & Clank. That's not a new IP. That only sold 1.1 million copies. How that's possible?
That's right.
That's possible? Oh, but that's a success. How the hell that's a success? There's 10 million PlayStation gamers out there, and you sold 1 million copies. So what the hell the other PlayStation gamers playing? You know what they're playing? Multiplayer.
See how that flipped around? You see how that flipped around?
Yeah.
Now anytime Xbox has a number that's just 1 million, oh, it's a flop. It's a flop.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
We're like,
Of course.
But remember, they play multiplayer. 90% of people who have a PS5 just play multiplayer.
That's right. If it ain't Call of Duty, it's GTA.
As now GTA, if you're from Europe, it's FIFA. If you're from the European market, FIFA is the biggest game in the European market.
That's true.
That's
true.
If you're here, then you playing 2K.
It's their Madden.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. When I went to Japan several years ago, and let me tell you something.
Wow.
I saw people in game stores standing around like monitors, looking at games and stuff. Well, you would see crowds of people looking at FIFA, soccer. I mean, it was like it was unbelievable. You thought it was Madden that they were looking at. That's how big that game is. But
it's their Madden. It's the same thing over there, just different game.
It is.
Yeah, Madden is very popular in America. FIFA is not popular in the United States. Only so that there's a reason. And one thing I say legal, EA lost the license of FIFA.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt.
The 30-year contract is over.
Yeah, it might gonna hurt Sony in sales over there. Because majority of people from UK, Germany, and all these places, they buy a PS4 and a PS5 and a PS3 for FIFA. Yes, I know FIFA's on Xbox, but Microsoft does not have the marketing rights of FIFA at that time. It just still don't. So Microsoft only has the marketing rights of Madden. If you watch the NFL games anywhere, you see Marshawn Lynch had the Xbox controller. He's playing it. They play it best on Xbox.
Curry over there.
Yeah, there FIFA. Every day over there is FIFA.
You know, it's funny though. Sorry to derail real quick, but it's funny because guess who's getting ready to start growing over in Europe? The NFL.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yep. And the Xbox too.
Started the first. I think the first game was supposed to start in Germany. I had no idea they even studied NFL over there, especially the Japanese. They starting to show interest in it too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, look at how baseball took off over there. So yeah, it's true.
We're gonna start having sumo wrestlers joining the lineup.
Let's talk about the L's, y'all. I'm ready for the L's.
It just seems like you can mention anything that these ponies would talk about us, saying that we're losers, and you could flip it down.
Look, man, you want to know what the funny part is? I'm gonna get to the funny part right now. The donkey community, I don't even know if y'all know how to catch a W anymore. Like y'all will run behind anybody, especially somebody who poses like a female on social media.
Oh my God.
This was one of the biggest, funniest L's ever.
Oh my God.
Hey, legal man.
I'm going there, man.
I seen
Hey,
it all.
No,
Hey,
back up. Give him room. Give him room.
I
Let
ain't
him do
going
it.
there.
Hey, let him do it. Let
I'm
him
doing
do
my
what he
goals,
gonna
man.
do.
Get off me,
Let him do
man.
what he gonna do. Let him do
Hey,
what he
legal
gonna
man,
do.
I
Put it
seen it
just-
all, man. Hey, legal, I
I
seen it
seen it
all, man.
all.
I seen it all, man.
Oh my
I
God!
seen
That
it all.
community
Battle
is
her
so
back and
thirsty
forth.
for a savior, bro. They're thirsty
Like,
for a
look,
savior, right? They're thirsty for somebody to lead them to the promised land.
They're looking
Yeah,
at
man.
my hero to the end of the night.
Oh
Facts,
Hey,
man.
hey, man.
Dude was up there weakling the whole entire time. Catfish the picture of a female
and this
running around with big feet looking like Bigfoot. I
Oh
mean,
my
the
god.
Sasquatch,
Oh
the
my
Wendigo,
clown
god.
got clowned. Now
skunk ape.
the dummy's hiding. He's in exile, whatever. But look at all the thirsty followers that dude got just for having a female profile.
Well, how
That's
about
And
you?
that's ridiculous. Didn't even
You
care about
know
the
people are
community
weird
at
out here,
all.
man.
Just wanted to pimp them out and get
Yep.
their dollar. That's all.
Then he
Hey,
pimping them.
hey, I'm not surprised she picked him out to get a PS5.
Facts.
Wow.
He
And then
pimping
turned around
them,
and flipped
man.
it. Not even playing it, just flipped it.
Yo, simping, yo, man. Listen, man. Let's take this out of video games for a quick second. I just want to say, yo, simping
Look
is
at
a
that.
no-no. Simping is
Yo.
a no-no. You must not partake in the simping. I don't care
Yeah.
what console you root for. Listen,
Yeah, man.
You ain't lying, bro.
Simping must
Speak
end.
on it.
The simping must end. The simping must end. Forget video
That
games
shit-
for a second. Let's all agree that
That-
shit must end.
Yeah,
Okay?
man. That shit,
All right,
that
back
shit
to the
bad, bro.
You can't make this up, man. It's bad off. I mean,
There's nothing wrong with desire.
Even leaders, all your leaders keep getting shot down. Who else is next now? Y'all doing
Yo.
like a trade?
If this was an
for
Xbox
for a
person,
new PlayStation hero?
imagine the, oh my God, what this would have been. Okay, we're not even stressing this like that. We're really not. Like all the Xbox fans know about it. We point to laugh a little bit, but we're really not focused on it because it's just been a constant trade.
I'll be right back.
For like a year and a half, 2 years now. I'm just used to it on a daily basis now. It
Oh
used
my
to
God.
be,
Yo, I seen it all, man. I seen it all, man.
yeah,
That's
bro,
what I seen it all, man.
too much.
Yo, you
And
can't
know,
make this. You can't make this shit. Yeah,
No,
you
you
can't make
can't.
this shit up, man.
No.
You can't make this shit up.
And wait a
man.
minute. And the funny thing about it, remember how she kept attacking that one Xbox woman, Andrea Pachani or something like that?
Yeah.
You know, tried to threaten her and actually forced her to actually show real pictures of herself. And yet she's a man. The other one's a man.
Mm?
Wow. How's that work?
But wait,
Oh,
wait,
no,
wait,
that's
wait,
called
but
deflection. That's called deflection.
they harassed Adrian for all these years.
I know.
Calling her a man, a trend, something, all that
They
bullshit.
still do it. They still
And
do
to
it.
still do it. But guess what? They would never question that girl in the pony side.
Never.
They never did.
Oh my God.
Not
no.
even. Nope.
Nope.
They don't even question
And then
Sony.
it turned out to choose to do an OnlyFans for it to turn out it's actually a dude and one of their own simped so hard. He saw the light afterwards and snitched on himself for the greater good. Like, are you kidding me? He literally said this, I believe, right?
I give Adrian credit. She never had an OnlyFans. She loved Xbox and Nintendo. And she's a new Xbox gamer. And she does post gameplay and screenshots.
Yeah.
But it's still harassing her.
Yep.
Oh, wait, can I just like comment on one thing? So Legal, are you gonna share with us, or are you just gonna eat all by yourself, man?
No, he's gonna turn up the mic and smack his lips so we hear everything.
Exactly, bro. And look, I had to eat, man, because this is a great festival going on right now.
Oh yeah.
All them L's, man. I still heard y'all. I was over there laughing too. While I was fixing my plate. The streets is live, man. Eat games. Yo, we love to have y'all, man. Keep it up, man. Y'all doing good tonight, man.
Oh man, you're on fire.
I got CRK City over here. Just cracking up, having a good time. We got Rain G4, we got Vodka in the building, we got One in the building. Shout out to the whole chit chat community, man. We out here. You know what I'm saying? It's a good day.
Yes, it is.
Good day, man. We ain't even got to the Game Pass versus the PlayStation Plus thing yet. It's hey,
you don't want to do that. Hey, listen. You
gotta do it right. You gotta do it right. Look.
They're paying how much do they pay? $120 a year to play these old ass games. It doesn't even look great.
Whoa. Game trailers. Hold on. I want to be able
They ain't even running right. They ain't even running right.
They're not.
They're never running right. Oh man, that
The
shit's
sad part about it is, hey guys, the sad part about it is that their own games run better on our system.
I know.
Yep.
Yes, they do.
That's sad.
Baseball.
Wait a
Now,
minute.
that's
that's
messed up.
on Game Pass.
Oh no, I'm not talking about
We
MLB.
got their game
I'm
for
talking
free.
about the PS3 and
No,
PS2 games.
well, I'm talking about that because that's the ultimate stab. We got
It
their
is.
game for free on Game Pass, and it
I know.
runs better on our system. And y'all paying $70.
Oh my god! But wait a minute,
Yeah.
hey guys, I gotta tell you though. I'm getting rid of Game Pass because I think I'm going for PS Plus because I gotta be honest. I want to be able to play demos for free, man. Come on.
Yeah, and listen. You know these double agent came out on Twitter said on last week, 2 weeks ago.
What's that?
Speak on
They're
it.
gonna cancel the Game Pass subscription because they had no AAA games. And
Oh
some
my
of these
God.
double agents, they actually subscribe to PlayStation Plus.
We would believe them if they actually played their games, man.
No,
They
they
don't
don't.
believe
No,
it,
they
you
don't.
know? It
No,
won't
that
be believable, but they don't even play their games.
no, that journalist, right? I don't want to mention his name. So I read his article, right? You can't make this shit up. He says that he's not into racing games, so he doesn't like Forza. Sorry, but I got to sneeze. So he can't write. You don't like Forza, so he doesn't have no achievements, no gameplay hours in Forza Horizon.
Stop it.
He says Halo Infinite, it was a great game, but it's just not interesting to playing first-person shooters. So I look at his achievement score. So I'm not gatekeeping because his achievement score is live. He posted this on his Twitter page. This man only had 2 achievements in Halo Infinite in 10 minutes. So how is Game Pass is not for you? But remember, this is the same guy.
And
2 months
look
ago,
at him now. He's quiet.
yeah, 2 months ago, he said Game Pass is the best service in gaming. So you went to Game Pass, the best service in gaming, because now you're going to cancel your Game Pass subscription because they have enough AAA games. Illegal. Did we just got Sniper Elite 5?
Wow.
Did we got?
Going.
Did we have, are we going to get Ninja Gaiden collection this week?
Right. Yeah.
Are we going to get that game Chorus?
Facts.
Yes, we are.
Oh,
Yes,
of course.
we are.
Wait.
Oh my
Wait. Are we going to get Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Not the Xbox One port, the Series X port with the 60 frame per second patch.
Yep.
Yes, we are.
For free.
Yep.
So, and my answer got the question: how is Game Pass is not the best service in gaming?
How's it not?
How else is not? And this is the tip of the iceberg. There's rumors going on coming out in Game Pass this year. Atomic Heart is coming in Game Pass. Stalker 2 might come out this year. All right. So
yeah, because they back working on it again. Yep.
Yep. Saints Row might come to Game Pass. That would break the internet.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Can
that
you
would break
imagine?
it. Yeah.
Imagine.
That would be awesome. Yes.
Imagine Microsoft paying.
What CRK said real quick. Bro, I can't believe these ponies actually think PlayStation Plus is better than something with games for free. Some may cost a few dollars, but there's no comparison to PlayStation Plus and Xbox Premium.
Oh my God!
They're paying for demos. We're paying for whole games. Literally.
Hey, look, man. It's gonna be a rough generation, man.
You know they're not even buying those demos. They're not even buying those either.
Hey, listen, man. It's gonna be a rough generation. When Microsoft's swinging next year with Starfield, Redfall, Perfect Dark, Valve, Contraband, all of these comes out, these donkeys have no games. They want to try to find narratives after narrative, and Microsoft is beating these narratives down. They're just running out of it. They're just running out of ammunition. They don't know what to do.
Yep.
They don't know what to do.
Look what Spotty Ring said. Sony and the masters of cooking frogs turning it. Sony, the masters of cooking frogs, right? Turning up the pot of water slowly to the PlayStation zealots. Don't jump out. Day and date is coming. Facts. The frog mentality is for real over there, y'all.
Day and date is
For
coming.
real.
It is.
Actually, they do have a day and date game. JyzalGamingTV tweeted out, but you know that studio that Sony
It's
bought.
not a game unless the community is talking about it, bro. Remember that.
I know. No. Remember that studio, right? That Microsoft bought it, and they never made a goddamn game in their goddamn life. Like that studio called Heaven Studios. They bought that studio and Haven, right? Yeah, and they never made a goddamn game. Then, but before they did that, they actually confirmed that they're making a PS5 and PC game. It will be day and date. So technically, they have a day and date game, but we don't know the game is. So I don't know.
Is this supposed to be one of their? Is it supposed to be one of their games as a service?
Yeah, it's a live service game.
Yeah, the game. Because like what they are like Fire Sprite and all them. They supposed to be doing like a games as a service, and that's also supposed to be coming day and date.
Yeah.
So
they
have
day and date. But when we talk about day and date, I'm talking about like God of War or Spider-Man or something like that. So, I have a theory though.
I think within Jimmy's words, that's what he's talking about is making the games as service go do the day and date thing, but trying to hold back on their their so-called traditional bangers like God of War and all that crap.
Hey, look, man, I got a theory. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I think God of War comes to day and date regular. That's one of the reasons why it's taking so long. They announce a release date. I have no clue because they should have a release date by now. Like it's an afterthought, man. This game is no different than God of War 2008. Like I don't know what the hell they're doing over there. It was supposed to be a DLC. The game got too big. And they realized that it can't be a standalone game, so I don't know. Like my theory is, if it's not God of War Ragnarok, I don't know we're gonna be day and date, but day is coming.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know about you guys. How do you guys think about the graphics for Ragnarok? Gotta be honest.
Every time they show it, it gets worse and worse.
I know. I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
When they first showed the game, I'm sitting there thinking, that looks like a PS4 game. If this is the PS5,
but
I'm
at least it looked like the textures were better. It sparkled a little better, but now it doesn't even do that no more.
I know.
It's a PS4 game.
It is.
It literally was.
I'm of the mind of thinking that when I the last time we saw how it looked, I'm of the mind that they're doing that because they must have hit a hitch where they're trying to figure out how to make it lock in on 60 frames.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
So it might so the drop that we've seen might be because they're trying to hit a performance target and they're trying to lock it there. Now, whether or not they're successful with it, I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's a good question.
Tune in next time, Bat People.
You know what gets me is how people still don't understand how this is working. We heard Jim Ryan basically say it's up to the whole entire PlayStation community to make this possible for them to start going forward with their games.
And basically,
there's a big difference.
Buy our games. We need you to buy games now, please.
Yeah, exactly. and so that tells you that really that's VHS, right? That's VHS stuff. Because of course, you make a platform, you want people to buy into your platform, right? And spend the dollars on video games. But what makes Game Pass different is that Microsoft already shelled out their money on Game Pass. So they're not caring if we don't buy it or not. It's there. They know people are going to get that. Okay, put it like this. Microsoft is trying to get more people, right, on Game Pass. Well, I see Jim Ryan trying to build off the people that already have PlayStation Plus. And I'm scratching my head like, you have to do something that's going to attract new players. Game Pass attracts new players. Then Game Pass Ultimate attracts new players when they give you that $1 upgrade. So now you've experienced both of them, and you say, you know what, I want that Ultimate. $14 a month, I can afford that. They're not tripping. But Microsoft is helping the devs grow as well. Game Pass is helping out the industry. It doesn't rely on the sale of the game. It relies on the engagement of the players. So now people are starting to see which platform is really a true gaming platform. That's not even hard to understand anymore now. Xbox is a real gaming platform, and that's what makes them mad because we don't have no gimmicks. What's up, G-Man? We ain't got no gimmicks. We're just over here. If we feel like we don't have games to play right now, we'll come out and say it. We don't have games to play right now. But that's not going to make us jump over to PlayStation because PlayStation has 1 or 2 games a year.
And that's the thing, though. That's not even 100% true. That's a falsehood. There's plenty of games to play. So I don't even get where that comes from. I mean, I'm just tired of hearing that mess because it's like any fool who has $15 in his account can just jump on Game Pass real quick, and you will be there the entire day just scrolling down that list, just trying to figure out what the hell do I even boot up? Where do I even start?
Game Pass has a lot of variety of games.
Yeah, if you can't figure out what to jump into within 5 damn minutes, then guess what? Guess what? There's games there, man. There's something for you. There's something for everybody. You just got to figure out what it is that you want to spend your time in.
Yo, Fireballs, the problem is this, man. They've trapped themselves in a big, deep corner. Because we know as gamers that it is games that we play. It doesn't matter if they're AAA, AA, or single player. I mean, indie developer, single A, but indie game, right? Doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter. If a game is fun to you, you're gonna play it. Look,
and see what you pointed out there.
I'll prove my point. Astrobot. That was a debut game. That was a debut game. Seafood. There's an indie game. What's the other one, y'all? There's one more. I'll let y'all call.
Kena.
What? Yep. Kena Bridge of Spirits.
Yeah. There you go. So you're telling me that they wasn't supposed to play those games? PlayStation is full of those type of games. The thing is, Microsoft is doing everything right, and it's not fun for them no more because their narratives ain't working.
Hey, they told me that Kena will never come to play Xbox.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. It's a time exclusive.
Yep.
Seafood's a time exclusive.
Yep.
But you know what the game they're hyping in right now?
What's up?
You don't make this shit up. They're hyping a game called Stray.
Oh, the game with the cat.
Oh,
yeah, the cat. Stray, yeah, the cat game. You can play with a cat.
They just love. I mean, they just love them. Yeah, they just love them little tear jerking, cinematic, narrative games. They just love those. But the thing about it is,
what I wanted everybody to say right there.
But the thing is, those games don't have legs. Once you play them, it's over. It's done. You can try to go back through it again and platinum it, but after you platinum, what's left? What's left? There's nothing left. That's like I told one opponent.
How's the service going to work, Fireballs? If all they're going to do is play the game, put it down, right? What else do they have out there? You saw the list.
That's why Sweet Jimmy trying to get the games of service thing going.
Yep.
Because dude, it's like
Fireballs, hold on, Fireballs. That's why Jim Ryan's trying to get the service up, right? Look at the games that he's trying to advertise for. Tell me what's the difference between that list. Spider-Man, they already been playing Spider-Man. God of War, they've been doing that. Uncharted, they've been doing that. The Last of Us been doing that. That's what he's putting out there.
Horizon.
Yep.
It's crazy.
And they're done that.
How many times are you going to play God of War?
Nick's
how many times are you going to play Ratchet and Clank?
How many times?
I think he said that too.
Hey, Liga, the best PlayStation game of all time is Spider-Man.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fodder, bro. Straight up.
You know
I
why Spider-Man?
I like making fun of it. I ain't gonna lie.
You know why Spider-Man sells, right?
Yeah.
Because it's Spider-Man.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah,
It's Spider-Man.
Microsoft, you looking dumb for turning that one down, though. I hope you learned the lesson. Don't turn down Marvel characters or superheroes. Don't do it. Get
Yeah,
somebody
but
to play the game.
Yeah, but you know what? Legal. And I was thinking about this, because people were all like coming down on Xbox for, turning down some of these Marvel properties.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. When it actually happened, they really didn't have any money. That was right around, was it 2014, when they were kind of considering, why are we still in this business?
Well, they were still that. See, but look, that's
and they were still the old leadership too.
Exactly.
I'm glad he brought that up because people don't understand that.
Yeah,
they don't get it. They think Microsoft just did it just because they didn't like Spider-Man. That wasn't even the case, man.
No, and that's not even the case. It's at the time their leadership wasn't the way they are now. They didn't have Phil wasn't there. Phil, well, he was there, but he was behind the scenes. He was a nobody. Right. So now they have this leadership. I mean, look, we're getting Indiana Jones. People are laughing like, oh, but that's an old property. Yeah, well, they're about to release a series of movies from Indiana Jones. So guess what? Now it's going to be popular. And people are going to cry. Where is it on the PlayStation?
No, I'm going to say this. Like, I understand what you guys saying about the Spider-Man thing, but you got to look at this, right? In 2014, right? Microsoft had a game called Sunset Overdrive from Insomniac Games.
Yep.
The same tech using Spider-Man.
Yep.
Yeah.
But see what happened, listen, I'm glad that they turned it down that time. Because if Microsoft said yes to make a Spider-Man, who gonna make it? They never really had a studio could do it.
Yeah,
so they didn't. So they couldn't say, hey, Insomniac Games, you want to make a Spider-Man game? They could do it. They could do it, but that time they had Sunset Overdrive. Then they had Quantum Break from Remedy. That's when they have another game like Ori from Moon Studios. So they funded Rise of the Tomb Raider. So they was packed for that time. And Activision came out and says to Marvel to good luck finding a studio actually wanted to make a Spider-Man game. Marvel couldn't find a studio. But Sony recommend Insomniac Games. The reason why Sony recommends Insomniac Games because Sony, one, they had no goddamn games that time, and number two, the same tech in Sunset Overdrive they used in Spider-Man. So they saw what Insomniac Games was working. So Sony could not get Sunset Overdrive because Microsoft owns the publishing right, the deal. So at the end of the day, I know it's kind of stupid that Microsoft rejects Spider-Man that time, but you have to look at that business point of view. Which studio could step up and make a good Spider-Man game? The closest one I think is Rocksteady, but Rocksteady is owned by Warner Brothers.
Right.
So it was hard for Microsoft to find a studio that time, and Microsoft we're good. But now they could go out there and find a superhero game. Listen, I'm a big Marvel fan, so one of these days they could do it. And I don't think Microsoft want to reject it this time. And remember, Phil Spencer wasn't there, and Donnie D was still in the shot, and the reputation of Microsoft was bad that time.
Right.
With the DRM and the media cursing them out, all that stuff. Hey, Liga, remember
the thing.
Yeah, remember the Rise of the Tomb Raider deal? They picked Rise of the Tomb Raider as a time exclusive. The whole
media opened up their mouth and said it was crazy and bad for the
in the trade. Yeah, people have YouTube videos. This is bad, and imagine Microsoft did it with Spider-Man. It would be 10 times worse.
I know.
It would be 10 times worse. Spider-Man should be on PlayStation and Nintendo. This is anti-consumer. This is bad for the industry.
Game is okay as long as it's not exclusive on Xbox.
That's right.
There we go. That's
the problem.
That's the problem, and that's the main.
It's funny we're talking about this, gentlemen. It's funny we're talking about this because when I called legal earlier today, this is what had me riled up. You got a camp that's already out there trying to push for Indiana Jones to be multi-plat.
I've heard that. Oh my God.
I know, man.
And
But why?
yeah,
But why?
and so
But why?
for some odd reason, it's like what Legal said. It's only good as long as it's not on Xbox. As long as it's not locked to Xbox, we are happy. See. I'm gonna go and get this off my chest because this is what's been burning me up today. All right.
Ooh.
Now I know there's a camp out there that's always propping up this whole thing about like exclusives are bad for the industry and the industry needs to move away from them. I'll say this though, in agreement to that. Third party timed exclusives are what I feel needs to die and go away.
Yes.
But we're already kind of slowly seeing that happen. So nothing else needs to be said on that. But then you have people who keep going on and on where they make it sound like anything that Xbox has, how dare Xbox has this in their walled garden? How dare they already got it on PC. Why don't they just let it go everywhere else? And it's like, okay, well, if you feel that way, then why not Spider-Man? Oh, well, that's the first part. That's the first party studio that did that. Okay. So what's Arcane with Indiana Jones? That's a first party studio. So what's your point?
They don't have
Same.
one.
Yeah. And see, this is the point I'm gonna make. All right. Everybody's view when it comes to games where everybody seems to think for some odd reason, games are the equivalent of DVDs. You know how you can go out and get a DVD movie? It'll play on just about any player you buy. So it's that thing of like play it wherever you want. People seem to think games are the same way. All right.
Yeah.
And it's like I can kind of understand that, but at the same time, it's like what makes common sense to us on this side of the fence doesn't make what's called business sense on that side of the fence. Because if I'm giving you, if I'm Microsoft and I'm giving you an escape route, you loathe my platform. You're one of those people that came up from the early 2000s hating Windows with a passion. Right. I mean, the name Microsoft just starts making you want to vomit in your mouth. But yet you want to play my stuff. You don't want my system, but you want to play my stuff. Why in the world am I going to give you an escape route? Yeah, I want to sell you my stuff. Yeah, of course. That's why I gave you the option of playing it on PC. That's why I gave you the option of streaming it over cloud. I'm very sure you got a smartphone. I'm very sure you got a capable enough PC with a decent browser. Why am I going to give you an escape route? You get what I'm saying? Why? That doesn't make business sense. Oh, well, you can make more money if you put it everywhere. It's like, that's small potatoes. That's short-term money. I want long-term money.
Yep.
I want you to, I'm like your neighborhood drug dealer. I want you coming back here. Same time, same day.
But in their logic,
remember that?
But based on logic, so you want to argue against on PlayStation, give me God of War then.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But it cracks me up. Like, so he's like, so upset over, Microsoft getting that exclusivity for like Rise of the Tomb Raider. But then, when the second that, PlayStation does the same thing with an exclusive, it's like, well, that's good for business because, that makes you want to come to a platform. And then people called him out and he had no words for it. Come on. I mean, the bias is real.
I had to turn to a cartoon on that, man.
Oh.
I had to turn to a cartoon. It's just ridiculous, man.
Oh my God.
It's ridiculous out here.
But the thing is, people don't understand.
The Xbox right now is unfadable, man. It just really is. And nobody really wants to give it credit. They'll give Sony credit. They'll give Nintendo credit. But Xbox is out here fighting, man. It's just fighting. And right now, man, it's hey, listen. It's fighting with one hand. It's like a grandmaster right now. No one's touching it. No one. You look at what you look at the success of what Nintendo's doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you've seen the NBA. you've seen when players score a lot of points and they lose because they talk about those shots didn't impact anything. The Switch isn't impacting anything. It's just out there. But once it gets so many out there, it's gonna fall like the Wii U did. Because the people are
Oh
gonna
no, not wrong one, legal. Not the Wii U, the Wii.
Yeah.
The Wii got out there and it got out there good, but the thing was it oversaturated their own damn market.
That's it right there.
Yeah, listen, I'm a Nintendo fan. That's 100% true because in 2008, everybody wants the Wii, but like down the line, it's oversaturated. Shovelware's coming in. It was a fad, and people just stopped buying it. So.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is like they made a system that was practically weaker than the doggone GameCube.
It wasn't weaker than the GameCube. It was
that was a damn shame right there, man. You're right.
Now I said, dude, there's developers that actually said that yes, it was a bit weaker than the GameCube.
Wow.
And it's just, and it's like so they're already limited on what type of third party support they can get and they can have. They're trying to get people to, third parties to shoehorn functionality with that Wiimote. It's, it's like they kind of put themselves in a box, and it's like, it's like, where do you go with this box? What do you do with it? Where you take it to? There's nowhere to grow.
Well,
yeah, that's true, man. That's
true. See the thing is that I'm singing with the Switch, and this is not me hating. Oh, hold on a sec. This is not me hating on the Switch or Nintendo or anything like that. It's just that everybody goes out buying a Switch, and like I told Legal, I said, joking around, I said when we used to, my family used to own a store. We actually used to sell game systems, and we was one of the first ones in Columbia, South Carolina, that had Switches. We had dudes coming in there buying damn Switches just because their baby got born. Oh yeah, I'm just buying this for my kid. Oh, okay, how old's your kid? Oh, they haven't even been born yet. So why the hell you buying a Switch? So people are buying these things mainly for their kids or each member of the household.
Like stocking stuffers.
Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, I have to give it to Nintendo. I mean, that's pretty genius. But it's one of those things where it's like, so once it saturates the market, because there's only but so many births a year, and so many people able to like wrap their hands around this thing and understand what it is that they're looking at, where do you go from here?
That's true.
That's where I'm at. But hey, gentlemen, I have to go because I know what that phone call is. Man, thanks for having me. Thanks for hearing my rant, dude. All y'all, tear it up.
Unleash. We're about to close it in a few more anyway, Five Boss. So I appreciate you stopping in, man.
Thanks,
all right, man.
Boss.
Hey, boss, it's good talking to you, man.
Thank you, man.
Right back at you.
Later, homie.
Yeah, y'all. I mean, hey, you and E did good tonight, man. 6 player. I'm proud of these two guys, man.
Yeah.
They came in and did their thing.
Yes, they did.
Their thing, man. I really don't have nothing. I don't have nothing else to say. I mean, this was Game Trailer show, man, tonight. And you was guessing on his show, man.
I know. I know. Proud to be on that show.
Right. He knows I get hyped when he's here, man.
Love it.
It's good, man. Y'all need to get. Hey, man. Y'all need to get y'all voices heard too, bro. And I like that. I like doing that sometimes. I like to see how you guys feel out there, man.
It feels good to be able to get it off our chest, man. Honestly.
June 12th, y'all. June 12th.
Hey, look, man. Have to come back.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Come back. We'll do a show for June 12th.
Okay.
Hey, June 12th will be doomsday for them.
That's
the beginning of the end.
It is
the apocalypse. Yeah,
it really is, man. Yep. And what's funny? I want to throw this up. I want to throw this up that Microsoft is outselling the PlayStation 5 with no games.
Wow.
Just think about that.
Legal, can you repeat that one more time?
Microsoft is beating the PlayStation 5 with the Xbox Series consoles, right?
Sweet.
And they don't even have a video game. They don't have
They don't have anything big. There's no real big AAA bangers in there, and they're still beating them.
But who is buying the console? You got no games.
I know.
Right. See, that's what I'm. Okay, now you
makes no
Game.
sense.
Well, game
Now
sales,
you with me, Game. You just exposed the folly, right? The malarkey, right?
I'm just figuring out.
How the hell are you claiming that the console sucks because it has no games? But then you're going to say the reason why the Xbox is beating the PlayStation 5 is because we can't find one and we're buying an Xbox.
well, no, but wait a minute. Okay, so I like Samsung phones, but since I can't wait for a Samsung phone to be released, I'm going to buy an iPhone instead. Yeah, where's the lot? That makes no sense.
Okay,
Exactly.
so they buy. So let me get it straight. They're buying a console got no games, but they're bitching about to separate the Xbox Series S and the X sales because why are you doing that? They're both in the same family. It's like saying, why does Nintendo separate the Nintendo Switch and the Switch Lite? They don't do that.
I saw Donkey today say this exact words, man.
Yeah.
Microsoft made a cheap look. They made a cheap console, and I don't know why they made a cheap console. The console's garbage. I said, damn, you don't think the PlayStation didn't make a cheap console either? That's what I told him. Didn't he respond back? I said, I said, at least the S is based off of gaming. Yours is $100 less because of the CD drive ain't on it.
And here's the best part: you got little man Series S is sometimes outperforming the PlayStation 5.
It's beating it up. It's beating it up right now, man.
It got it in. Yeah, it got it in the corner. You know, it's kicking it. You know, taking its lunch money.
You want to know what's funny, y'all? Did y'all not pay attention to that article? Really? I'm about to say something. I don't know if y'all really paid attention to it, but E, you got close. But what you said. Notice what that article said, right? It says the S is beating the PlayStation 5 by itself, man.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That means that S is really selling, man. And anytime you can beat the PlayStation 5 in a month, you're doing good. You're doing good.
Especially if it's Japan.
It's the littlest one.
Yeah. It's in Japan. Let's be honest. That's like their domain. To get any kind of success over there is worth a lot.
It's worth a lot. That's the key right there.
Microsoft a bunch of genies.
Oh yeah,
they're a bunch of genies. They
All
know.
right, Jeremy, you take it easy, fam. Be careful, fam.
They're a bunch of genius. Because the $299 to get a next generation console is brilliant.
That you realize that's the sweet spot when it comes to purchasing a game system. At $299 price tag.
No. They told me that exclusive sell consoles.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So if they're exclusive sell consoles, and I asked one of the ponies, do you buy a PS4 when it first came out? Do you bought Knack and Killzone? Because you can't tell me exclusive sell console because it really doesn't. Price matters more than exclusive.
I agree.
Look at the Switch.
Yep.
Look at the Wii.
Look at the PS4 when it first came out. That was a part of the appeal.
That was $399, and the Xbox was $599. What do you think casual's going to go to? They're going to go to the cheapest console to afford it. So Microsoft learned from the mistakes big time. You never overcut your opponent. You got to match the price, or sometimes make it a little cheaper. Because they did that, and let's say the Xbox Series X was $700. Nobody's not buying that. I ain't buying that.
No.
That's what happened to the Xbox One. It was $500. It was a Kinect. The PS4 was $399.
Yep.
So this time, the Xbox Series S is $299. And as you see everywhere. So when kids come to GameStop or Target or Walmart, whatever you're from, they want a new console. They buy this for the kids.
What's there.
And that's what's there. And that's
Microsoft knew that.
Microsoft
the main consumer's gonna look at purchase. They're gonna look at price. Yep.
They will look at the price. and they buy the console, and it's worth it.
And especially if they start looking at the specs and like, damn, man, how's this game $200 less than this one? It doesn't even have what it has. I'm sold on this one. Then you'll get one of them dudes start lying about it. You know, they got a lot of sell the console and stuff. It's dumb, man.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
The L is at it's at an all-time high. It's you want to laugh and joke and make fun of them, but you just can't, man.
No, I can't do it.
At this point, you kind of feel sorry for them.
I don't feel sorry for them at all. They deserve everything they get. Let's not be honest.
God.
You reap what you sow.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why all your little leaders are failing you. Because look, man, it's trying to diss Xbox right now. It's not a good look. I've been saying this for months now.
Yeah.
It's just not a good look. How do you diss something that's doing better? How?
And here's the thing: every time they try, it's like it backfires every single time.
Every single time.
Yep.
And it
makes things worse. Yep.
And they're gonna change the narrative.
Yep. I mean, at some point, you got to get frustrated with yourself. And it looks like that's what's happening. They just getting frustrated with themselves.
And the worst thing about it is all the stuff they used to say is what's being used against them now. Yes. All the stuff they used to say. Sony is making moves that when Microsoft was making them, they look stupid for doing so, or at least that's what was claimed by them. But now Sony is doing the same thing, and you claim it's the best thing ever. But you've already sealed your doom from back when you was talking shit before. It's just like you can't go back now. And you know it.
And
that's true.
And listen, man, it's gonna be a long generation for these folks.
Yep, it's only the beginning. And it's been a slow start thus far. So, man, they're not even pressing on the gas pedal right now. We're just rolling down the hill.
When the heavy hitters comes, when Starfield comes next year, I know it will be bad. It's gonna be bad.
Goodness.
But
then it's not even just Starfield. Think about it. You have like, oh my God, look at Fable. You got all these heavy hitters that are coming. Not to mention when they start making sequels to like Gears of War. I mean, oh my God, it's gonna be never ending.
Yo, imagine Gears 6 using the Unreal Engine 5.
Oh my God! And here's the thing: Gears is already beautiful. Can you imagine? And here's the best part, and this is the part that they try to downplay: that you have the coalition that's already working with Unreal Engine. They're the ones that created or helped create the demo for the Matrix. So they know it. It's coming. It's coming, and it's going to be fast and furious.
The coalition of masters of Unreal Engine.
Yes, they are.
Yep.
You know why? Half of these guys used to work at Epic Games.
That's true.
That's so true. Man.
Ralph Ferguson called them the reinforcements in 2014. Let's come on and let's make Gears, baby. And they all excited again.
Yep.
And and remember, majority of people are working on Playground, the second team. You didn't even notice. About 50% used to make Fable 1, 2, and 3. Half of them used to make Fable. Yeah. They called reinforcements. So, then Halo Infinite, they called the brothers out there, Certain Infinity. These are the ex-Bungie developers. It's going to be ugly, dude.
Yeah.
It's going to be ugly this generation.
Yeah, it's going to
definitely is, man.
It ain't going to be like last generation.
It's not going to be like last generation.
Nope.
No. Sony got to do something. They know. That's why Sony bought studios last year. Sony never buys.
They got to show and prove within the next couple of weeks.
Listen.
I'm not expecting too much out of them. So anything that they do could be,
No, but listen. So Sony never buys studios that much. They bought like 5 or 6 studios last year. There's a reason why. Because they can't catch up. What Miguel said, Big Bang is outselling Little Bang. And that's basically what it is. They work with the Sleeping Giant for years, and the Sleeping Giant is backing up the Xbox. This is the first time in history Microsoft actually helping the Xbox to grow. They never do it in the 360 era. They never do it in the Xbox One era.
Speak on it.
Because Nadal is a software guy and a cloud guy. Nadal always says, I'm here for gaming. He's a gamer too. The other regime for Steve Ballmer and Bill Gates, they wasn't gamers. They were corporate guys. Now, Nadal is backing them on Xbox. So that means that any company, any developers want to publish their games and that, they're going to go to Microsoft. Avalon Studios went to Microsoft. They have a little game, an idea. It was called Contraband. Microsoft saw the project. They love it. They put money on the table. IO Interactive. They're making a new IP for Microsoft. There's more games coming outside the Xbox Series X studio, the Xbox Game Studio. So Sony knows this. That's why Sony came out a couple weeks ago. They're not done purchasing studios. They're looking for studios because they can't compete. They can't do it. They're looking for studios.
They be looking, man, but binoculars.
Yeah, they're looking. What studio Sony going to purchase next? Nobody knows. So at the end of the day, Microsoft is going to beat Sony this generation.
Sony can't even get a loan to get a studio. They can't even get a loan. Damn.
They can't buy a publisher. They had to buy a studio.
Womp womp.
So yeah, hey, listen, look, man. I don't know what to say. Just watch June 12th. Once Microsoft hit the heavy hitters like Forza Motorsport coming out this year, and let's say Microsoft wouldn't publish of the year again, they want to start changing narratives. That's these ponies are delusional, man. That's the one thing I will say.
Absolutely.
And you know what? I can't wait to see how they're going to try to downplay this showcase. Xbox Showcase is gonna be one of the best ones this year, and they're gonna try their best to make it seem like it was nothing.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
We already know the deal. We already know the deal.
What's happening. We know what's coming.
Yep.
They did it last year.
Yep, they did. And how could you? Oh my God, that show was the best. And then then they get their show and it talk about God, that was just pitiful. God, that was horrible.
But they showed Wolverine and Spider-Man too. You see that the pattern is?
Yeah, and the sad part is they always talk about Xbox only showing cinemas, cinematics and stuff. And that's all they showed at their show, and that was the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
When's Wolverine coming out?
There's no date.
Now, imagine Spider-Man 2 get delayed next year to 2024.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. It's possible.
You never know.
You never know. But remember, if
Spider-Man gets delayed, there's going to be a clear understanding. They're going to break their grammar down so nice that even a caveman can understand it. They'll give off every definition of why we shouldn't trip because the game gets delayed if Spider-Man gets delayed.
But you know why though? Once Sony have a release date or release window, is never 100% accurate.
That's true.
GT7, Horizon, or God of War, yeah, God didn't release window 2021. These guys got delayed to this year. They did that on purpose to sell more PlayStation 5. That's what they did. That's what they did. They know these things ain't coming out in 2021.
But you know what got me, man? You want to know what gets me is the lie before the console even came out. When me and Tech called it, man, people thought we was just crazy, bro. And Sony even went. The funny part is when Bloomberg announced it on the article, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Bloomberg said something on Twitter. They had their Twitter, so they repeated this same kind of information. Sony got up on Twitter and defended themselves with a lie. They said it's the reason the shortage of the consoles is not due to chip malfunction.
That's a
Think
lie.
about that.
That's a lie.
That was a lie, bro. And the reason why they could get away with it then, because there wasn't nobody really solved it, the proof.
No.
Well, it had to come out, and we said it. Well, if it's a lie, none of these consoles will break down. Everything will go good. Because I remember Elite Guru, he was the one telling me when they showed how they put together the PlayStation 5. Dude, he hit me up, and he was like, "Man, do you realize that the console is gonna be overheating?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's talking about the cooling system, man. That copper chamber and all that, that's old technology. And it's not going to keep that console cool. And then they gotta amp it up, what you call it, overclock it. And it's got to maintain that overclock. How do you keep a console? You're stressing it out. You're lucky if the PlayStation 5 even lasts 5 years, 6 years. Yep, it means more. That's it right there. Yep. And it that's it. Like I said, and it reduces the life.
Yeah, you can't run it that hard, that long, like that consistently.
Right, see?
It's not made for that.
It's not made for that. So what Sony has to do now is just put these games out, don't overhaul them, and they're gonna just have to do it like that. And it's gonna show the graphical difference will show this fall and winter and beyond, because Microsoft isn't cross-genning no more. It's for real. And that's the difference, man. They ain't out here with no gimmicks and stuff. You know, we haven't had our console for 2 years yet. Don't lose our minds yet. No, this November will be officially 2 years. So if they get a game out before November, we don't want to hear Pete. Or I'm gonna start calling out names, man. And I don't even like doing it. If I see some fake stuff like that, not calling people's names is coming off the list, man.
Legal. Forza Motorsport.
Huh?
Forza Motorsport going to show the power.
They're not gonna be able to show the power this gen. It's not that console's over with, man. It was a lied console. That console was full of lies. Before it even came in our market, it was already full of lies, man. Sony knew that.
Forza Motorsport 8 will show the 12 teraflops of that Xbox Series X with the Forza 2.0.
Don't ever forget, Goose and his team, right, made that article about the 25 teraflops, the 13 that are virtual. And now everybody was laughing, right? But they're not laughing when they play Ori and the Will-O-the-Wisp. You got a 1080p TV, and it can give you 4K 120 on it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think they did that? Because it's a virtual screen.
Yeah.
They're ahead of the game, man. Microsoft ain't playing with y'all.
No.
Oh, no.
Not at all.
This generation.
Wise up, man. We're not telling you don't need to be a PlayStation fan. Be a PlayStation fan, man. We could care less. But all the nonsense, we're going to put a stop to that. That's crazy, man. Your fake leaders, don't worry. We'll get them out. Don't worry. We'll strike them out. Don't worry.
And the way y'all talk when y'all actually think y'all being neutral, watch your tone. Even in the way you speak, you speak in a way like you're better when you constantly get L's. Like, you need to be more humble when you speak, for real. Some of y'all are just way out of pocket. And then it always comes back to bite y'all in the ass, the ones who speak the loudest, too. Like, you've seen it happen all around you. Are y'all this stupid? Y'all not getting the picture? Like, for real. Fall back. Reassess yourself. Your whole situation over there.
Hey, there's a rumor. You know the guy who made Ninja Gaiden and Dead or Alive? He opened a new studio. And it's a rumor that Microsoft might fund in one of his games.
Well, I remember he was asking that Microsoft, come support him and stuff, but
I think they do it. I think they're going to. No, he's on Twitter now. He had the Twitter account. This is the first time he had a Twitter account. So we don't know. And that's what I told you, man. Microsoft is going to fund a lot of independent developer games, like Contraband, and that Dragon game is coming out for IO Interactive. There's a lot of games coming out. outside of Xbox Game Studio.
Look what Jago 6 said. Some of y'all think this year is already over with. How can you
No.
see so far in the future like that? Please explain. Exactly.
No, is Xbox going to get another like Scorn and Warhammer?
Don't know.
I don't know.
Scorn's coming out this year, right?
Right. I just want them to make good sequels, man.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. Make good sequels. We're not immune to that. Just make good sequels, y'all. Well, listen, I'm going to end it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got anything else y'all want to say? Game trailers, man. You did your thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, hit them up, Jedi. What's up?
Hey, June 12th, man. All I got to say is we will be back. We'll revisit this conversation, baby.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yeah, well,
I can't wait for June 12th.
Oh yeah, June 12th is gonna be ridiculous.
Yes,
ridiculous. But
Yes, it is.
yeah, you can check me on Twitter and basically 6layer on everything, all platforms. Check me out on my YouTube channel because me and Eli we talked about the Steam Deck, and the video's up there on my page right now. But yeah,
Good
man,
stuff,
June 12th. Ooh, can't wait.
Yes, sir. Good stuff, Chit Chat, man. Thanks for all y'all coming out tonight, man. Thank you, Game Trailers, for stepping your game up, man. You did your thing, brother.
No problem, man.
This, man. I appreciate this. I try to help. I try to help when I can. E, you already know the business, man. Keep flexing out there, E. Keep fighting the good fight, homie.
Hey, listen.
What gaming is all about, man.
Hey, you know I love doing this, man. You know I love it, and you can catch me on Twitter, at Jedi Saga. Come and say hi.
Yes, sir.
And you know,
6layer, you already know, man. You that last bullet at the barrel, baby. Ready? I got that sniper scope on somebody's head, man, and you that bullet, so you already know what the deal is, man. Your Steam Deck shows, man, are beautiful. Go check my man out on YouTube on his channel. Yo, we getting out of here. We got the realest one up in here, man. Up in the chit chat, holding it down. Be safe, my man. Thanks once again to the whole entire gaming community and the real gamers out there. This is the new legal, man. Remember to keep it gaming. Always chase that one up in life, man. And after that, it is written. This is another episode of the Book of X. We out of here.
peace.
Peace.
Peace.